Shalom. First off, I'm going to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, Yahweh Shai being the name of His only begotten Son. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walking throughout the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. It's the brother Mashai, one of the men coming up under the branch out here in the morning camp. Here with a quick lesson once again, and this is pretty much going to be basically about the title is going to be you gotta love to learn, all right, or you gotta love to study, something along those lines, and pretty much going into loving to study and to get into these scriptures, all right, because ultimately like is something that I went over, a precept that I came across these past days, this past week, and which is what we're gonna start off with, and it's 2 Peter. All right, because ultimately, understanding that the Lord called us, right, is 2 Peter 1:10, and it reads, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence." I'm gonna reread it again. "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if you do these things, ye shall never fall." All right. So it's something that popped up in my head, and that it's kind of been sticking. All right. And it's stayed in my mind now, and pretty much, you know, this is what we're called to do. All right. We've been called. All right. But what Paul is saying, or Peter's saying here, give diligence, all right, which once again, and when you go into that word diligence in the Greek, it's the Greek word spoudazo, which means to what? To exert yourself, all right, to give effort, okay, to endeavor. So that's what we're called to do, and we're required to do, all right, because that's how we're gonna make our calling and election sure, all right. So I got some precepts here. I'm gonna get just pretty much going into, ultimately loving to learn and study and to search these things out. All right. Because like the scripture say, let's get that, and let's get that in Proverbs 25. This is Proverbs chapter 25 and verse 2. "It is the glory of the Most High to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter." Okay, so what? It's the honor of a king to search out the matter, all right? And that's what we've been called. That's what we want to be, right? Like it tells us in what's that? All right, in Sirach 6, which is what we're gonna grab. Okay, so we got to search these things out. Like even Yahweh Shah told his disciples, he said, or when he was rebuking the, I believe it was the Pharisees, he was rebuking. He said, "Search the scriptures." All right, but that was really, it was that's something more than ever that the servants of Yahweh Bashim Rashad are supposed to apply. All right, we're supposed to search these things out and to be able to make full proof. All right, like that, like it says. Let's get that real quick before I go to that Wisdom of Solomon or Sirach 6. But this is 2 Timothy 4:5, and it reads, "But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry." All right, so it's saying to make full proof. So you got to be fully assured. All right, and I believe when we go into it, let's just go into it. 2 Timothy 4 and verse 5. So like full proof. All right. The definition C here. All right. Oh, and the Greek word here is play for phoreo.
Strong's G 4135. Play Rafareo.
All right. So play Raphael, okay, and it means what? Definition C here, all right, under that one, it says to make one certain, to persuade, all right, to be persuaded, fully convinced or assured, okay. So hey, that's a good that's one good definition there, all right, that we can use, okay, because that's what we ultimately want to be, like it's like the scripture say, okay, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind, okay. And it even says study, okay. Matter of fact, let's get that. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but it's kind of just the spirit moving me to grab these. All right, but I'm gonna still go to that Wisdom of Solomon 6. This is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right, so this is a commandment right here. All right, we are to study to show ourselves approved. All right, so that's you being okay, being fully persuaded in your own mind, okay, by studying, okay, and once again, not leaning upon your own understanding, all right, understanding that, but what being fully persuaded in the things that are already being taught that you can easily learn from, okay, through the elders and the apostles, right, and you study and go over those things, okay, like the Church of Berea did, and that's how you're showing yourself approved unto the Most High. All right, but so from here, let's go back to I'm gonna reread this and then get that Wisdom of Solomon. Proverbs 25:2. It is the glory of the Most High to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. All right, so the scriptures called the children of Israel kings. Okay, so hey, it's our duty to search these things out and to be fully assured. All right, because once again, this is our heritage. This book is only for us. Okay, so let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 6. All right, because it even says that there, Wisdom of Solomon 6, and we'll start at the top. It says, "Hear therefore, O ye kings." All right, it says, "O ye kings," right, and understand, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels. Because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. All right, but pretty much, I'm gonna jump to the point. Verse 9. All right, and it says, "What unto you therefore, O kings, do I speak, that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away." All right, and really, it's directed once again. Okay, Deuteronomy 7:6, I believe. 4 and 5. It says, "This is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation." So, really, only the Israelites are the ones that are able to have this wisdom. All right, being these scriptures, right? So it says, "Unto you therefore, O kings, do I speak, that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away. For they that keep holiness holily shall be judged holy, and they that have learned such things shall find what to answer. Wherefore set your affection upon my words, desire them that ye shall be instructed. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her." Salaki, I thought I'm gonna jump down again. Yeah, I'm gonna jump to the point. Verse 20. "Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom." All right. So what is it's speaking to the kings, right? All right, ultimately the Israelites, right? "If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore." Okay, so what? We gotta desire this and search these things out, all right, to be able to know how to ultimately judge. All right, but just overall going into just the love of searching these things out and studying and looking up words and just going on to commentaries. All right, that's really ultimately the focus and the main point and message of this lesson I'm doing is, hey, you just gotta have a love for it. All right, because like it says in Wisdom of Solomon or Sirach. All right, Uh, yeah, let's get that. All right, because you just gotta have a love for it once again, and you know, this Sirach 6:19. It says, "Come unto her." I'll start at 18. My son, gather instruction from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon. All right, so when you come unto her, you got to be as one that ploweth and soweth. All right, so you got to work and put in the work. All right, look these things up, search these things out. All right, put in the time and the effort to go into this and go into that and to sit down and to sup. All right, first and foremost, of course, pray to the Lord. All right, to guide you and open your understanding. All right, and go from there. All right, if you want it in truth and in sincerity, the Lord will you'll feel the Spirit working, and the Lord most definitely will come and sup with you. All right. Um, so hey, that's how we gotta be when it comes to learning. All right, because that's how we're gonna be able to become sharper, right? So what else did I have? Let's grab Sirach 21 and 21. It's also another way to look at it. Hey, just having a love and viewing it in this way. This is Sirach chapter 21 and 21. Sirach 21 and 21. Learning is unto a wise man as an ornament of gold and like a bracelet upon his right arm. All right, so hey, learning, okay, going into these things, studying, all right. And once you come across something and your eyes are open through the Spirit and power, how about Shimashah, hey, you get that good feeling like, man, I didn't even know that. All right. And it's just a good feeling once again, brothers that know. All right. And hey, that's thinking, that's hey, comparing it onto this, it's like a brand new gold bracelet being put on your hand. I know Jake like seeing brothers, I know Jake like to, wear bracelets in gold and stuff like that. All right, well, hey, looking at it like this, it's like you getting a brand new gold piece, whatever it may be, real, all right, thoroughly furnished, right? Well, that's how it is when you learn something new, you know. So from here, uh um I think that was pretty much it, I didn't want it to be too long, just pretty much going into having a love for this and you know just continuing to be diligent, all right. But that was pretty much the point. So I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, for putting the Spirit upon me to do this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to Ayawakim, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.